Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is just a random live reading. I'm just wanting to get warmed up because I have a lot of personal readings to do today, as always. And I love to go live to get my juices flowing, and it helps me out so I can kind of get in the groove to do my readings for the day. And it helps you guys out because I get to answer your questions for free. So let's connect. Let's see what's up. We are having a beautiful solar eclipse today, and in Aquarius. My sign is Aquarius, and I don't know, I feel really beautiful energies coming through. There's a lot of change, of course, as always, and it is a new moon as well, so what a beautiful day. So I love seeing this card reversed. This is the confusion card reversed. And yeah, how awesome is that? So maybe we've been really confused leading up to this new moon. Maybe there's been a lot of energies going on. Maybe you've been really up and down. Maybe there's been a lot of tears. I know I've been experiencing just a little bit of that. But the energy has shifted, and now we're at this point where we're getting ready to stir the pot. This card is all about being passionate and deciding to like do something. Like all those ideas you've had, all the guidance you've been given on how to move forward with like your creative projects or like utilizing your gifts, your talents, your soul mission, your life purpose. It's time to actually go for it and take action and anchor these ideas down into the 3D. So the energy right now really is about following your passion, whether it is in love and moving forward, like in a love connection, like a soulmate relationship, or whether it's just romancing yourself and life and moving forward with your intuition and the guidance you've been given. It's time to move forward and celebrate life on a whole new level. And I feel like that's our theme today, celebrate life. So I want you guys to do something real quick for me. I want you guys to tell me one of your favorite ways to celebrate life. And just go ahead and type it in right now, okay? So everyone's gonna type in one of your favorite ways to celebrate life. And I'm gonna type in one of my favorite ways right now. One of my favorite ways to celebrate life is surfing. I love surfing. What do you guys love to do? I just wanna know, let's sound off. Go ahead and write in the comments one of your favorite ways to celebrate life. And then after this, I will be taking questions. So, Gypsy Soul 1 says, playing my music. Pages by Nika says, I love to celebrate life by walking in nature. Jazzy Jard says, I love going to the beach. Urta Ali says, I love to spend time in nature and solitude. Kitten DZ says, music. Addison Lineback says, reading. Oh my gosh, I love reading too. Eventually, I want to start like a Rainbow Harmony book club. I've always wanted to have a book club, and so I'm totally going to make that happen. I'm going to manifest that, and you guys are going to help me. Dilbarim says eating. Oh my gosh, me too. Swing Edit says writing poetry. Go ahead and write just for one more minute. Just go ahead and write like your favorite ways to celebrate life. This is generating a lot of positive healing energy for everybody who's watching, because all of us right now together, we're thinking of like positive things about life. We're thinking what makes us happy, and it's like getting all this positive energy primed. So it's awesome. Stacy G18 says she likes to hike in the woods. Anushka says singing music. Wow, you guys are so artistic. No wonder I'm always answering so many questions about creatives and like doing so many of these talents and gifts readings for you guys. It's so cool. Bring Me Sharon says, watching Telemundo. Hope Love 501 says, my favorite way to celebrate life is a road trip. Glamtope says, my favorite way to celebrate life is spending time with friends. Awesome. Okay, you guys, so I am ready to take your questions. I just wanted to scroll up to the top though, because Pages by Nika said, I just wanted to thank you for the amazing personal reading you did for me. Thank you, Nika. Man, you guys, I'm gonna be completely honest. I started doing personal readings on my channel after people started asking me if I did them. I was just doing my channel for fun because I'm like obsessed with tarot cards. And people asked me like if I did personal readings like a year ago. And so needless to say, this whole thing is taken off and turned into my full-time job, and I absolutely love it. And I haven't gotten a single bad review on my personal readings. Like, every single person I've done a reading for so far has been like, this is legit, like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And like, it really just brightens my day to know, like, I can use my gift, I can help people. It was a burden, I swear, like, knowing all these things and like being like this, being all clairvoyant and not being able to use my gift. So if you guys have a gift like music or singing or writing, like a lot of you guys just wrote, it's almost going to be a burden and almost depressing if you're not out there using your gift. So find a way to use your gift and put it out there, because that's going to make you happy. That's going to help you flow and anchor down your essence into the 3D. So anyways, Urta Ali says, my question is, what do I really need to know right now? So Urta Ali, what do you need to know right now? Wow, okay, Urta Ali, you just got one of my favorite cards in the entire deck. And this makes a lot of sense. We're having a solar eclipse today in Aquarius, and Aquarius really is a sign of like friendship and connection. I mean, just look at me. I'm an Aquarius, and I love just, you know, connecting with like as many people as I can, you know. I love the internet and stuff like that, ways to connect with people. And so this is a card of connection. This is a card of reunion. It carries that like Aquarius energy of you really being in alignment with these solar energies. And I see new people coming into your life. I see soulmates coming into your life. And soulmates, remember, they aren't always lovers, although this card could be talking about like, you know, you entering into a relationship or something. It could be that, but it could also be talking about helpful co-workers and friends and kindred spirits. So your soulmate isn't always a romantic interest. It can also be like your child or like your friend or something. So I see helpful people, co-workers, friends coming into your life. And I see that like your destiny lies with some of these people. And what I mean is that I had no idea that there were certain people that were going to come onto my path that were going to be instrumental in my growth. For instance, there's this one fashion designer that I work with in LA who ended up introducing me to like so many people and like really hooking it up for me. And meeting this person was just, I call it like a godsend. I call it like a synchronicity. I call it like a fate, you know? And I just was so blessed by just this one person and this one connection that just randomly, not randomly, but you know, divinely fell into my path, you know? So there's going to be stuff like that that's going to happen. You're going to meet like these people that are going to come into your life, and obviously like they're people, so they're not going to be perfect. You're going to have to do some work too as well, and like you're going to have to put yourself out there, and you're going to have to make the connection, and you're going to have to open your heart to love, which is hard, you know. But I see you making these connections and a lot coming through it. I think we forget sometimes that when we pray and when we visualize and when we dream and when we set intentions, oftentimes the answers to our prayers are sent through other people. So if you block yourself off to people, if we've got fear of intimacy, it's going to be difficult to, you know, open to receive your blessings. That's one of the ways we block our blessings is by being blocked to like open love and open to relationships. And I know all about that because like I'm literally in therapy because of my intimacy fears, because I have like a background coming from abuse, you know. I don't want that to be the chip on my shoulder the rest of my life, but I know what that's like, you guys, when like it's hard to open your heart when you've been burned a lot by people and there's all these like toxic relationships and stuff out there, and you're an empath and you can't seem to like stop attracting all these toxic people. So that's kind of what I'm seeing for you. Like you've been through this, you know. You've been through a lot when it comes to your relationships, and I'm seeing like maybe it's led to a blockage in your finances, and like there's been a lot of injustice. And so I don't know, I'm just seeing like you're at this part in your journey where you're really clearing away all the things, all the places, all the people, and all the habits and all the thoughts that like no longer serve you. So I see this as just like a big cleaning house right now. Like you're getting rid of what no longer serves you, and you're getting ready to receive like new blessings. So they're saying like And you know what's crazy? I didn't even see this card, and this card is talking about like a toxic work environment, or like toxic friends, or like a toxic family, or just like a toxic past that like you got out of, or like you're getting out of. And you're like, the further you get away from like these kind of people, and the more that space you get for yourself, and the more solitude you get for yourself. I've just pulled this card for you. Solitude and silence will show you the way. That's what this card means. The more solitude you get for yourself, it's going to be easier to kind of figure out like who you are, like what your truth is, like what you want. And I just feel like what all of this is just creating the sacred space for you to just be yourself, and like stay dedicated to your path, and be open to receive loving relationships and loving connections and your yes people. Stay away from the devil's advocates, the naysayers, the people that put you down, the people that always got something like negative to say about like whatever you want to do or whatever your ideas are. Try to be around your yes people, the people that are just like, yeah, why not? Go for it. Like, do your thing. Like, you know, I'll, you know, clap for you, you know, like meet people like that. And that's a huge message for you. I feel like the message is about your relationships, and I feel like that's totally what this solar eclipse is about too. So I hope that resonates. I honestly see things are going well for you. Like, you're on the path, like you're just like, maybe you just needed some encouragement, like just to stay dedicated, you know? So Lilac 37. Lilac 37. Is there anything spirit would like me to know in my love life? Let's go ahead and check this out, Lilac 37. Aww. They're saying whatever's going on here in your love life, it's worth waiting for. They're saying divine timing is at work in your love life. So, maybe it's been a while you've been on the single path, or maybe like you've been trying to get to know someone, but like it's not happening as fast as you would like or something. And this card comes out to tell you that divine timing is at work. Like, there's a specific plan here. Like, you're just meant to kind of like be open and go with the flow. So what's nice when I see this card is it doesn't mean like, sometimes I get like the love yourself first card, and that tells me like, oh, this person has a lot of work to do like before they can open to a relationship. But I don't know, for you, I see you've done the work, and I see it's just a matter of timing. So if you're wondering like, am I supposed to do something? Like, am I like need to do more healing? Do I need to like, I just feel like just keep going, like be yourself, be open, like there's something coming in divine timing. So I hope that resonates with you. I'm gonna try to pull some more cards for you guys. How are you guys doing today? Happy new moon. This is like the beginning of like a whole new moon cycle. So see today as a fresh start. Every day is a fresh start, but especially today, just try to like, you know, today I found myself kind of worrying a little bit and feeling kind of like, yeah, doubting some of the choices that I've made, and like, I just kind of reminded myself, like, you know what, it's a new moon, like, it's a new start, like, you know, I trust myself, like, I choose my choice, you know what I mean? So if any of you guys are struggling with that today, just remind yourself it's a new moon, and, like, you know, that you trust yourself, you trust the choices you're making, and, like, you know, you're honoring yourself as you move forward. Remind yourself that, like, you've got your best interest at heart. Remind yourself that you can trust yourself. So, hey, Promise, I would truly love a reading. Something I can open myself up to manifesting. Any messages in general. Saint Morticia. Let's see if we can, like, something that you can open yourself up to manifesting. Yeah, let's, it's a new moon, so today's a great day to plant seeds. Whatever you guys want to manifest, why not ask the universe for it? Maybe we can do like a manifesting prayer together at the end of this, you guys. So, oh, look, this is saying like, this is talking about manifestation fulfilled, you know, like the completion of a moon cycle, like your patience paying off. So this is talking about like, maybe what you should manifest should be some type of creative project, because this is something creative, you know. They're saying you're going to be very fulfilled through this process. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's something, I saw this and was like, something with the Kundalini snake, something talking about your love life. Well, look, I see something coming through, Saint Morticia, for you. Like maybe this moon cycle, you're going to manifest true love. I feel like love is in the air for so many people. Like it's going to be lit. Everyone's going to be hitting me up in like 3 or 4 weeks asking me about these new people that they're meeting and like what's going on. I can feel it. I feel like, you know, I was doing a lot of breakup readings there for a while, and now I just know it's going to be new love readings because you guys are going to all be meeting new loves. And I feel like the situation here is that the universe wants to be generous with you. I feel like you've given a lot. Like you've given a lot recently, and like there's energy and there's karma that wants to come back to you. So it really is just a matter of you deciding what you want. I do see like maybe you should plant a seed about what you want in your love life. Maybe you should be specific about like what kind of partner you're looking for. And then I also see for you something about like, yeah, something creative. So I'm what I'm gonna do? I'm an artist, so I'm going to make my own decks eventually. And I really want to make a deck for like creatives and entrepreneurs, because I always have these questions and like I use my intuition and like I can get the messages that way. But like I wish I had like a good deck for like what project should you do, and like, you know. Yeah, this is talking about Saint Morticia. This is a card talking about celebrity status, like you actually having the opportunity to become known, like well known for something that you do creatively. So I'm not sure what this is. Oh, okay, so you're saying that you're teaching yourself how to draw and paint. Well, this is a card, I'm getting chills, Saint Morticia, because this is a card saying that, you know, you have to be very, very patient, which makes sense. If you're just starting to learn, you're going to have to really be patient as these skills grow. But I see like you actually getting rewarded for this somehow. And Saint Morticia says, I legitimately had a dream a day back in regards to this. That's so cool. People tell me all the time when I'm reading for them that they get deja vu and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, how weird. Or they say that they have dreams about me. I'm not gonna lie, like sometimes I'll be meditating and my psychic will like pop into my meditations, or my psychic will like pop into my dreams. So I don't think it's weird, don't worry. Hopefully if you guys have a dream about me, it's like something nice and it's like uplifting. Anyways, Saint Morticia, I hope you love that message. Keep going. You know, I'm going to have I swear in March, we're going to be talking a lot about manifesting. We're going to talk a lot about talents and gifts. This spring is going to be huge for like career, your talents, your gifts, like getting like businesses off the ground. And so we're going to be talking a lot about that in March. So stay tuned. So Infinite Shades of Carmietta, spirit message, please. And then I'm going to try to pull for some people I haven't pulled for before. Okay. Aww. So Infinite Shades of Carmietta, I feel like they're telling you to do some type of gratitude. I'm getting chilled. Like, this is the weirdest thing. My left hand is like tingling. It's like tingling really, really hard. And I feel like it's a message. It's really weird. I'm sorry. I'm just like, this is weird. One time I went on a walk in like the redwood forest up in NorCal, and both of my hands were like tingling like crazy. And I asked my friend who was like guiding the hike, I was like, what is happening? And he's like a clairvoyant. And he was like, oh, it's because of like the energy here. Like you're very receptive. Like you're picking up on the energy. So anyways, basically, I'm receptive hardcore right now. I'm picking up on this ritual you're supposed to be doing for gratitude. They're saying you're supposed to be grounding like your gratitude down to the earth. They're saying that this is going to help you manifest whatever it is you're trying to manifest right now for the new moon cycle. That starting with a gratitude ritual is going to help you. And that's what I did this morning, actually, to get me out of like my funk, because I was like doubting myself. And so I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna like turn this into gratitude, because like I can be thankful. And like gratitude is something that genuinely helps me. Sometimes if you're in a really negative mindset, you can't go straight from being negative to like gratitude, because it's like fake. You need to be authentic with it. But it's really easy for me to go there, and I feel like you need to spend some time in gratitude. So whatever it is, whether it's just like writing down in your journal the things you're thankful for, saying it out loud, do your gratitude, and then at the end of it, you can ask for something that you want, and see how fast that manifests, because gratitude really is like a good manifestation secret. So I hope that helps for you. Anja says, yeah, I'm really negative right now. Yeah, see, Anja, if you right now, Anja, tried to be like, I'm thankful, it would just probably make you more upset. So, Anja, something you can do if you're feeling really negative right now is, instead of like distracting yourself by trying to be fake positive, try to distract yourself with something that you enjoy. Like maybe, like, since you're feeling really negative, sit with that feeling, ask yourself where it comes from. How about we do a reading for you, Anja, on that? Where is this coming from? These feelings of negativity, Anja. Where is it coming from? I see, Anja. I see, Anja. It's like you're feeling alone. You know, you feel alone. You really, really want to manifest like a group of friends into your life that's going to be like on your vibe. It's like you're in separation from your soul family. And I feel your soul family is out there. Hey, we're part of it. Everyone here is like your soul family for sure. But you are going to be meeting people in the 3D in real life. I do see it coming. So they're telling you, like, that's why you're feeling negative. Like, you need to do some clearance work. So, there's a lot of ways you can do this. There's meditations, there's affirmations, sometimes just sitting with yourself and allowing yourself to cry, or just allowing yourself to be angry, or like writing about it will really help you just kind of get your thoughts out. So find like maybe you can make like a secret Tumblr account or like a secret blog account and just write your like, make an online journal. If it's easier for you to like type on your phone than writing, you can do like an online journal. Because I see journaling is really going to help you, Anja, get through the negativity. And then, you know, once you kind of process whatever this negativity is that you're feeling, then you can decide, like, okay, like, how am I going to move forward from this? Like, obviously, you don't want to be negative forever. So, you know, there's a point where you got to kind of transition out of that. And so you're not ruminating, so it doesn't, like, hurt you and your health and keep you from moving forward. So, you know, after you process the emotion, then you go try to do something you like go draw or go paint, do something creative, take a bubble bath, you know, put on Rainbow Harmony, listen to my YouTube, you know, it'll lift you up, or Infinite Waters or someone like that. I love Infinite Waters. I'm like obsessed with him. If you guys are looking for another great YouTube channel, check out Infinite Waters. But yeah, I feel like you just kind of feel stuck, Anja. Like, you're just kind of like going around in circles and you're like, where am I supposed to do? But it's just a matter of choosing something. They're saying just choose something, move forward with it. And I have days like that. Like, I'm lucky I've created things for myself. Not lucky, but like I'm thankful to myself, and like I worked hard to create like things for myself to do every day. You know, I do Rainbow Harmony, I paint, I have my fashion stuff. But there was a time where like I didn't have anything. Like I hadn't really created anything for myself to do. And an important thing is just to like allow yourself to try things. Like I tried so many things that I ended up not even sticking with, but hey, it ultimately led me to the things I love. So I'm seeing like you just need to try things in your spare time. It'll help you not be so negative, you know, instead of spending all your time like dissociating, going on your phone, you know, watching TV, like eating. These are like all things I do when I'm trying to distract myself or like procrastinate, you know. So like, you know, turn off the TV, get off the phone if you can, or like put on a podcast in the background and like get into your body and like dance or like sculpt some clay or like, you know, draw something. I feel like getting into your body is really going to help you with this negativity, Anja. And remember, once you start being creative, it actually starts attracting people into your life because your creativity is tied to your sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra is right underneath your belly button, and that is the center for creativity, but it's also the center for relationships. Basically, if you know, become creative, you start enjoying yourself creatively, it starts to unblock some of those blockages in your relationships, and you start like acting in your true divine essence, and you start attracting like soulmates and friends and people into your life. Like the more creative I became, the more I started being myself and just, who I was, and the more time I spent like on activities that I liked instead of just like dissociating and just consuming, you know, it helped me to like meet people and like put myself out there. So this is basically a balanced conversation on, you need to make sure that like you balance your creativity with your consumption. If we just consume, we're not going to feel balanced. You know, we need to make sure we're also creating, we're also contributing, you know? So if you love watching movies and you're obsessed with it, it's all you want to do, then maybe find something else you like about it. Like, do you like the way that they do the makeup on the camera? Maybe you can learn like camera makeup. Do you like special effects? Maybe you can learn special effects. Do you like making movies? Maybe you can go outside and like shoot your own little movies and put them together or something. Find a way to create. You know, if you're also going to consume, like balance it. That's something that's really helped me a lot. So I hope that helps you guys. Okay. Promise, I hope you're doing well. Can I have a message about my situation with C and if I should start communicating with him again? Will he reach out to me? Okay. Liz, let's see what's going on with you and C. Okay, Liz, they're saying, like, some really good cards came out about this. It says, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. I feel like you're nervous to be honest with this person. You have hardcore feelings for them. And, also, I sense something in you that's very similar to me. Obviously, like, I know your energy because I've done readings for you a couple times now. But, like, you're very outgoing, you know? You're very, like, you have this outgoing energy. And so it's like you are worried sometimes that it's going to be, like, too much for people. And so, like, you kind of hold back and you kind of, like, reserve. And I think what you got to realize here is that there's a difference between having healthy emotional boundaries and then actually like holding your feelings back. And I feel like, you know, you've learned how to have boundaries with people because you just have so much you want to express. And over time, you've learned how to have boundaries. I'm learning still. But I feel actually in this situation, you've almost held back too much because there's this card coming out that's saying, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So maybe you should just be yourself and not hold back and tell the person how you feel. Maybe you should just reach out. And I don't always tell people that. Sometimes I see in the cards that it would like be a bad idea. And I will try to save people from that if I can. You know, it's really up to you and how you feel. If you see this express your love card and you freak out and you're like, I can't, this is against my inner guidance, then don't do it. But the cards seem to say, like, maybe say something. Maybe you should reach out. And, like, they're saying you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. This is basically saying, like, don't be desperate. You know, remember, like, to be grounded in the present moment. Like, you must really like this person. You probably think about them all the time. But remember to focus on other areas of your life. And I see this working out. I see, like, yeah, I see good stuff coming. So definitely keep me in the know. Okay, Silent Eyes 444. You're like, please pick a card for me. Okay, I will. You guys, it's so hard. There's so many people who want to ask questions, and I just want to answer all of them. By the way, if any of you guys are like tarot readers and want to trade a reading with me, let me know. Because I got questions I want answered too, and sometimes it's like harder sometimes for me to read for myself. Anyways, okay, so what I'm seeing for you, Silent Eyes 444, is like this card keeps coming out, and because I feel like it's the energy of this like Aquarius solar eclipse thing. Like I see like this gathering, like I see people coming into your life, and I see divine intervention. So basically maybe you're kind of like the person I pulled this card for earlier, where I was saying like you're feeling kind of alone. And I see that, but I actually see like you're going to be meeting new friends. You're going to be like, people are coming into your life like to help you as you move forward. And it's kind of interesting because I'm seeing this skill card. So this is making me think about like coworkers or like business partners or something like that. So you're basically in a transition. They're wanting you to face your fears. And I feel like obviously you're going to have to meet these people. So maybe facing your fears means like reaching out and like making these connections, or maybe facing your fears means taking up invitations. Because I see like this divine intervention just coming in, like you meet these people and then all of a sudden you're working on something with them. So how interesting is that? And sorry, I love this color. Okay, I don't know how to say it. It says, promise, please, spirit, love advice. I love that lilac color of your like little circle handle thing. It's like so cute. I love that color. I just got so distracted. You guys know I love color. Okay, anyways, you're on this transition to meet these people. I see you leaving a difficult time behind. I see you resting because like you got in a breakup or something. Like maybe you did you go through a breakup? Is that kind of what you're recovering from right now? Yeah, I mean, this is a card talking about going through depression, which, hello, everybody goes through depression in their life. I don't know why people like, there's such a society, like weird social stigma about this, and like no one really talks about, but everybody's been depressed. I'm literally going through depression right now and like working on like through it. So I know what this means. It just means like you're in need of deep rest. You just need to like allow this healing to complete. But yeah, this is like a lot of cards. I wish I had like a whole hour, like a half hour to do this reading for you. In a nutshell, what I'm seeing is there's people coming into your life to help you with your business. You need to like help manifest this and like do what you need to do. For instance, I decided to move to LA a couple years ago to like meet fashion designers so I could become like a fashion stylist and work on my career more. And I had to be the one to do the footwork, to do the research, to like find who these people were, find who I wanted to reach out to. Some of these people found me. And so I see like people just randomly finding you, but I also see like you need to like something about like recruiting a team, like recruiting. Yeah. Liz in the Moment says, I'm always working on my depression. It's a journey. If anyone ever feels depressed, feel free to reach out. You can always talk to me. That's so sweet. And I can vouch for Liz too. Liz is like one of my favorite followers. You're so sweet, Liz, and always writing such kind comments and like uplifting quotes, and your page is so healing too. So click on Liz's page. She has a really like uplifting page too. Alyssa Louise, can I have a love reading? I want to know if I should talk to this guy, but I don't know if I should. Thanks. Okay. Alyssa Louise, this one's fun. Should you talk to this guy? Oh, I don't know. So, okay, here's my question for you, Alyssa Louise. Alyssa Louise, have you been feeling cautious about talking to this guy? Have you been into him, but like there's a part of you that's kind of like, I don't know. Because that's what I'm seeing in the cards. The first card that came out says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So they were like, stay positive. Like there's some good stuff coming. Like they want to bring you romance. There's definitely romance in the cards for you. But when it comes to this particular dude, I don't know, because they're like, the pay attention to the red flags card comes out, and it comes out upright. When I see the card reversed, it's usually just like a gentle message. But when I see it upright, it's like, hey, maybe there's something cautioning you not to reach out to this person. This person seems to be engaged with some situation. Either they're very religious and you guys aren't like spiritually compatible, or this person's going through like a huge spiritual awakening or some kind of issue where like there's just a lot of energy going on. It might not be a good time for them. And I also see children. So it's like maybe they share a child, or they share a dog, or they share a cat with someone that they're like kind of in its complicated relationship with. I just feel like with this person, it's complicated. So, I'm going to ask from my Wildwood deck, should you reach out to this person? Like, should you connect with this person? Because to be honest, I want to say no. And you guys know all my readings are so uplifting, but I'm also a truth teller. So if the cards are, the cards rarely like caution my clients against someone. And if they do, I got to be real. Something about you being unhappy with this person. Something about like maybe this person isn't happy and is like isn't really giving you the energy that like, yeah, I don't know. They're telling you the person's ungrounded. The person is ungrounded. I don't want to like talk crap on this person, but I just don't feel like they're in a good place for a relationship. Let's just call it that. You know, I probably would have pulled these cards for myself a couple years ago. Who knows, maybe the energy can change. If you're really stuck on this person in like a couple weeks, a couple months, hit me up, the energy can change. But overall, I see you getting what you want when it comes to love. That Stay Optimistic card really stuck out to me. And I also see you needing to just be like creative right now. Like, man, our creativity, you guys, the universe is like telling us like, be creative, it's time to go. I have this new idea for this whole new business I want to start. Thank goodness I'm hiring like a couple assistants to help me so I can keep up on my workflow. But yeah, I'm kind of nervous and like I'm feeling the energy of just like being pushed to get started and like to take action, and I've made steps, and like I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up with just a final message for any of you guys who are creative and like you're getting that guidance to move forward and you're kind of nervous. And so if you're kind of where I'm at right now, if you're really feeling this solar energy, let's go ahead and see what's going on. So yes, this is us, you know, deciding like, maybe I'm going to try something new. Maybe I'm going to try this new creative project. Maybe I'm going to start this business. Maybe I'm going to just, you know, try to manifest. Maybe I can, you know, strike it rich off this. Who knows, right? Like, we're all thinking of some big idea right now, aren't we? And this is the Ace of Chalices coming in to tell us that what we seek is ultimately seeking us. Like, there's a reason that we have these desires so deeply planted in us. It's part of our life mission and it's part of our soul purpose. So I see whatever this is that we're wanting to move forward on, it's part of it. It's part of the journey, and it's something we can't ignore. So the thing about the Ace of Chalices is that it's all about trusting yourself. It's all about not letting the outside forces and influences like sway you from being who you are, and loving life and celebrating life. Remember, you guys, that's totally the theme for today. Celebrate life. This card's talking about joy, love, fulfillment, inspiration, being productive, being content, and also positive change. So they're saying if you move forward with these creative skills of yours, like, it's going to be a positive change for you. I see some of you guys are going to have to like maybe send out applications or send out resumes, you know, for this change. Maybe you're actually trying to move forward with a new job or something like that. And so I see, or maybe you even needing to like pitch your writing or like try to get published somewhere, or like just something like that. And so once again, there's a card about our artwork, you guys. This is what today is all about, this solar eclipse, the Page of Chalices. We have this opportunity with like to use our creative gifts. We're here on this earth in these bodies and we have gifts. How interesting is it that like maybe you're going to be really good at singing and dancing, and then I'm really good at like tarot and like fashion, and then there, you know, someone else is really good at like, you know, debating and like being a lawyer, and then like how incredible is it that everybody, I just think this is one of the coolest things of life. I'm constantly fascinated when I meet people and like they have these different gifts. And especially people who are just naturally gifted, like my husband. He can pick up almost any instrument and just play it. It's crazy. Like he doesn't even know how. It's like he's got these past life gifts. So maybe there's gifts you have that you've carried forward from past lives. Do you guys know the first time I ever saw a tarot deck, I automatically knew what all the cards meant, and it was terrifying and awesome. So like, is there a skill that you have or a talent that you have that's like terrifying and awesome? Like that's why you're afraid to use it, because the gift is like, it's so amazing that like you're afraid, like, you know, it's everything to you. So, you know, there's a lot of risk involved with like putting this out there and like being who you are, but like you need to go for it. I see just opportunities for you to like be very abundant and make a lot of money following this artistic and creative path. And as far as love goes, because some of you guys have love questions right now, I see it's just a matter of timing. Like we're almost there. Like we're still in winter, and then soon we'll be like harvesting in spring. And so like we need to just wait. So I hope that message resonates with all of you guys. I'm sending you so much love and light. I wanted to let you guys know that I have a special deal that is only going on for this week. And it's called my BOGO deal. It's buy one, get one free. So if you buy a reading for me, like a love reading, which is normally $44, you get a free talents and gift reading, or a free general reading, or a free reading on any topic you want. So if you guys would like a reading from me and you have questions, hit me up. You get 2 readings for the price of 1. So email me. Just go ahead and DM me if you want my email. I think you should be able to email me just by clicking the email link on my Instagram. And my email is castleintheclouds01@gmail.com. And feel free to check out my YouTube, because I have a ton of free content and a ton of free readings on there. I offer my services for those who feel guided to it, but you know, if you're not about like spending money on this kind of stuff, don't worry. There's free content all over my channel. So I'm sending you guys love and light. The winds of change, you guys. The winds of change. A lot is coming. Peace out.